Hello, my dear subscribers. Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm gonna be doing a general reading for the month of April 2018. I'm going to be using the tarot for the general reading, the tarot of sexual magic for the love part, and as the closing of this reading, I'm going to use the Isis Oracle. Okay, to those that have been following me, you guys know how I do my readings. I'm using the Celtic Cross for this reading, and my theme for this month is the Egyptian. So based on that, I'm going to start with your reading for the year, for my dear Cancers. Okay. If you want to do a book of reading with me, please feel free to contact me. I'm maria@theclairvoyant.com, and I could start with your reading. So remember that this is a general reading, so I won't be reaching everyone up there. This is for that amount of people that are going through this. So the main foundation of the reading, you have the Magus. So probably you, Cancer, have gone to a reader to read you because of your situation. Maybe you had a tarot card reading. Maybe you went to a medium and asked a medium to help you and to reach out to see what's going on with your life. You may went out to a shaman. Someone that you went that has either a magical, they use magic, or basically someone. You can also go to a priest and ask them for guidance, but you went to someone for divination, and or you're gonna go, because this is for April. Whatever situation you're involved, you either went in March or you're going in April. You're looking for answers about your life. The first energy that you have is the devil. To me, for those that are dealing with the sign of a Scorpio, probably some of you are dealing with Scorpios, or this energy could be that you might be dealing with some kind of addiction, or someone that has an addiction. So it could be your son, your daughter, your husband, your wife. Someone has some kind of addiction, and you're doing this addiction. So you're dealing with this person that has this energy. If that's not the case, the next step it could be is that, for me, the devil represents a dark energy around you. Either you are in a relationship that you feel that you are like a puppet, meaning that someone has done witchcraft to you, and you are in the devil energy. You could be saying you're happy, but you may not. Why I'm saying that? Because here what's crossing you is the Three of Swords, and the word is here is sorrow. Okay. So with the Three of Swords energy, that means that there is a betrayal going on. So you're sad because your relationship, maybe your partner is cheating on you, Cancer, or you're sad about the situation that you're going through. If this partner, man or woman, whoever I'm reading, this person has been cheating on you, okay, or is being going to some kind of breakup. You guys are going to go into some kind of a breakup for the month of April. So I feel this energy has to do with a love relationship. I don't think this has to do with work at all, unless, and if it was work, somebody, you're gonna probably lose your job, or lost your job because of this person. Okay. What's grounding you is the Princess of Wands. So for me, princesses, as you guys know, are the children. Okay. So if there is a child involved in this situation, you're probably dealing with someone that you may need to see what's going to happen. Sometimes mothers take the children when there is custody battle, but when they're adults, they have the right to choose who they want to be with. To those that are reading for, in the past, you had a lot of fortune, you had a lot of money. You probably spend it too. You had the 10. So it's fortune, okay? And fortune is also could be the wheel of fortune to some of you. So you basically financially you were okay. You were lucky. Maybe you were lucky in gambling if you gamble. So having the 10 is maybe in the past you got good fortune, right? But at the same time, you're in the past, you had a good life, you thought you had a good life and you were okay. Your destiny was fine. But now you're seeing your life in a different perspective. You have that 5, 6, 7, 8 adjustment. Okay, adjustment is justice. So to some of you that are dealing with justice, it has to be maybe a decision that you need to make. Maybe you need to balance your relationship. Maybe your actions are impending. Maybe you're waiting for a lawsuit. But something that has to do with a balance your energy. Some of you might be dealing with a lawsuit. And if it refers to a lawsuit or a contract, so you might be, well, if this is a relationship part and you're breaking up with someone, maybe you're dealing with the finances. If you have a child, you have to either pay money or someone is going to pay you money from this lawsuit if you're going through a divorce or separation. And this time you get the 5 of this, meaning that you're worried about your finances. Probably you are not spending as much money as you used to, or you may not be making as much money, or now you're becoming a little greedy with yourself and with others. Maybe you feel like because there was a betrayal going on, if you have been involved with someone, you have been greedy with this person. Okay, you are the type of person that you're a provider. Either man or woman, you probably work hard to take care of your children, and and then you have the wheel of fortune. You're providing for this child, and you provided for this relationship. But now that you're going into the justice, see, you have the 10 of swords. So I'm sorry, not the 10 of swords, the 10 of wands. So this is a completion of a life, but let me not just jump ahead. See, and here you were in the Emperor, and you have finances. Now you're going to redo your way of thinking with the Ace of this, meaning that there is going to be a new future financially for you. You're going to do things differently. And you had the Prince of Swords. So either you're dealing, if it's 2 people, you might be dealing with a Prince of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you might be also dealing with the Prince of Swords. It doesn't matter if this is a man, because this is a general reading. It could be a man or a woman. So if you're dealing with the Prince of Swords, this person is a very youthful. If this person is not that young, this person can have a younger energy. And this person, with the sword, this person might be a little aggressive, because swords are communication, and communication can represent the earth sign genus like Libra or Aquarius. So if it's a Libra, it could be representing here too. This person probably feels that he or she is in imbalance situation. Maybe, like I said, Cancer, you might not be providing for this person, and this person is getting kind of like tired. This is an air energy. It's very intellectual. This person is a little bit dominator, but it's a little bit, this person is also intense. This person is very stable, or is not really unstable. So you might be dealing with a person that could be unstable. So if this is your relationship with someone, your hopes and fears is about this person. Either your the relationship that you have with someone is very combative. That means that you probably have a wife or ex-wife that is a very combative person. Doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign, but this person is a very combative person and is ready to fight. You're gonna have, if this could be an argument that you're gonna have, because look at how this person is ready to fight with a sword. Okay, if you see it. So this person, there is gonna be some kind of argument, because you see right next to it you had the 10 of swords. So I'm sorry, not just 10 of swords, the 10 of wands. So with the 10 of wands, that means that this cycle of your life has completed. No matter how you see, you need to be detached from this spiritual area that you're in, or this person. This is very this is a destructive aspect, because it's a wand. That means you're gonna be going through some kind of pain. Probably this is a repression. Maybe somebody's gonna be cruel to you. Maybe somebody's lying to you. Maybe somebody's gonna actually fight you. So you're gonna be into a lot of pain for the month of April. This could also have started prior. Remember that things don't just happen overnight. And maybe this happened back in December, January, February, and it's accumulating. You continue to go on with this energy, and it's gonna be this person that at the end is gonna explode. There's gonna be some kind of argument, and you're gonna be in pain about this situation. This person is gonna be very, very cruel to you. So don't be surprised, even though you have provided for this person everything he or she ever wanted, and to you financially you're okay, but you're gonna have to think about what you're gonna do, because this person is gonna come and just flight the sword left and right and cut you out of their life, and you're gonna be in a lot of pain. I'm sorry, but this is what the reading is all about. I don't think it, or it could be a job. If this is a job situation, you're gonna lose, or you probably will be fired from your job if that's the case. And this is gonna do with someone in a younger energy, male or female, it doesn't matter, but this is going to be some kind of adjustment, and probably you guys need to go to court if that's the case, or that person is going to want you to go to court. So that's the energy that I feel that for the month of April. I think things are going to explode, even though you don't have the Tower, but you have the Prince of Swords, and you have the Betrayal card along with the Devil. So all of these are negative energies around here. And then you have the Worry card at the disc. This has to do with finances, money involved. Either you're going to pay them money, or they're going to have to pay you, but there is going to be some kind of argument that's going to leave you very sad. And if this is not an air sign, that means that this person is going to be very argumentative, because air signs means communication. So this person is going to argue with you, okay? So this is probably going to hit the end of a cycle, or the end of a relationship, the end of a job. Whatever it is, you're going to have that energy. Now I'm going to read the single ones, okay? I'm going to use the tarot here for the sexual magic, and I'm going to read the energy of the single ones, how your singles are doing. Let me see what's going on with your singles, okay, for the month of April, Cancer 2018. For the month of April, let's see what's going on. For the single ones, I'm going to take one card. The Fool. Some of you Cancer are taking steps toward, you're gonna go ahead and be by yourself, and probably you're gonna be by yourself a little longer. For now, you feel free, you feel satisfied. The local means the fool, means that you're gonna take your stuff and you'll probably be traveling. You're gonna take your packs and you want to see the world. You want to go either walking, by plane, by boat. You might go traveling somewhere. Okay, these are for those single ones. You're not concerned in being in a relationship right now. You just want to be yourself, be happy, and make your happiness come true. And if this makes you happy, travel, you guys are going to do it. For the married ones, let's see what comes out. I'm taking 2 cards for the married ones. Okay? And usually it's a good card and a bad card. Let's see what's going to happen right now. And here, the married couples are doing okay. You have the King of Wands, legally married or living together. And you have the Queen of Chalices. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you're very protected to your woman, and you're very loving to this woman that you're with. Maybe this woman is a fire sign, and some of you are dealing with the Queen of Chalices, meaning that because the Queen of Chalices is a water sign, this could be representing you taking care of someone. That means that this could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. If this is you, you are protected to someone that you love. You are in a good relationship with someone. And you're probably living together with that person. Okay? So the ones that are married in a good marriage, this is what's going on. In this case, the ones that are dealing with a fire sign of cups, you are in a good relationship. You're not fighting, but that's not for all of you. For those that are not married, that they're living in a separate household, you live here, you're dating, he lives there, you're not living in the same house. Let's see what comes up for that. You have 2 cards. This one came out before too. You have the 10 of this, or the 10 of Wands, and you have the 6 of this, meaning that some of you are happy with someone and you guys are providing for this woman or a man, whoever that person is. And others, you are involved in a relationship with someone that's still looking into the past of that person. Okay, so meaning that either you or your partner is thinking back of an ex-partner. Okay, so not that this person is with the ex-partner, but this person is probably thinking of the ex-partner. Okay, so it may be this person is thinking about a relationship they had with whomever. Okay, so I can't really tell you who this person is, but it's some of you. It's either you're thinking about your ex-partner, or the person that you're with is thinking about their exes. This is about this person not being too happy with you, and then he or she is missing the other person, and that's what's going on with you guys. So for this type, the oracle, the Isis oracle, if you want to stop the video and concentrate and sit in a very comfortable position, go ahead, because this is going to have some kind of meditation, and it's going to help you on what's going on with your life. I'm using the Isis oracle, and in this case you have the healing, the divine masculine. So I feel this reading is more for the male type energy, not as much females, because the females tend to heal themselves. The females tend to release their anger, sadness, all kind of frustration of that has to do with their emotions and relationship, opposed to the men. The men tend to stay with that energy. And because I have a healing the divine masculine, I feel that this is going for more for the cancers, masculine cancers. So with that said, let's start. Osiris rises. This is going to take you a couple of minutes, so I will say about 10 minutes. So relax, stop the video, grab a cup of water if you want to, and concentrate. The divine masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding. Even though the most uncomfortable circumstances of life, when the masculine within us is healthy and strong, we have an inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now. Growing stronger is his ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with greater expression. The inner masculine and inner feminine need each other. When they are in good inner relationship with us, we feel like healthy, whole human beings. We are able to live as ourselves in the world in a relative, peaceful, creative, and enjoyable way. When there is a damage to the inner masculine, there is difficulty in standing up for... I'm sorry, I got a phone call and I needed to stop that. So, we are able to live ourselves in the world is relative, peaceful, creative, and enjoyable way. When there is a damage to the inner masculine, there is difficulty in standing up for our truth, in knowing that our truth and values are in knowing how to protect them without feeling as though we have to fight constantly just to be allowed to be ourselves. We might also feel that unless others see things as we do, we have no power, and then we have to fight to dominate others, manipulating them to our point of view. The inner masculine part of us often needs healing so that he can fulfill his divine purpose of inner strength, protection, and honoring of the self and its all uniqueness, so that we can live as free, strong individuals that know who they are and happy to just love and be that person, and allow others to do the same. This will happen at any time. He is asked to hold even more consciousness, to hold permission and strength to be even more of the unique self. The masculine and feminine within us needs to be in balance with each other. There is no point of having a powerful feminine with a unique values and a strong creative force without equally strong masculine energy that is able to act upon those unique values no matter what others may think, and take action to allow the creative force of the inner feminine to flow into a form in the physical form. So I think that this is talking to you about the balance of the judgment, okay, which is the Libra sign, and also is telling you about the devil, because this is a balanced situation with the good and the evil. If you see the pictures, you see people going down the earth, and you have to get the good and the evil and the good and the bad, okay? And there is the judgment card. And see how this the emperor has the balance of the Scottish side. Then they had the animals in it. So this is about balancing your life. So it says here, there is no point having powerful feminine with uniqueness, values, and strong creative force, okay, without an equally strong masculine energy that is able to act upon the unique values no matter what others may think. So it says, when your inner feminine is growing and desires to express her uniqueness in the world more boldly than ever before, the inner masculine needs to grow in self-belief, self-worth, and self-confidence, so that they may take action to allow the blossoming feminine to truly be in the world while feeling secure and safe. This oracle indicates your feminine self is blooming, and your masculine needs to be able to protect and honor her. So in this case, as it came out in the reading for the couple ones, this is a man protecting his woman, okay? And this also brought another woman here for the couple ones, which means that this woman is giving the love and affection to the partner. And in this case, with the King of Wands, this person is protecting this woman. See how he's covered her out, protection. This is her covering him with protection. So I think this is right on the point to some of you Cancers. This oracle indicates your feminine self is blooming and your masculine needs to be able to protect and honor her son, just as Isis looking for Osiris to help put him back together when he was torn apart by hatred, fear, and jealousy of his dark brother Set. Our feminine needs to help the masculine to heal so he in turn can help her. Your masculine consciousness can be healed and grow stronger through his relationship to the inner feminine within you. By adjusting and healing our own views of masculine energy so that our feminine is no longer willing to experience masculine energy as violent, aggressive, unfeeling, or controlling. A healing shift begins. The divine inner feminine can then choose to relate to the divine inner masculine in a different way, to hold a different version of different beliefs of who he is, what he can do, and what his purpose might be. She might choose to experience him as a tender, protective, strong, discerning, and stabilizing energy. What this looks like in our life's experience is a change in how we are within ourselves and with others, and how we move and live in experience world. See, fortune, the wheel of fortune, is also changes in life. Okay, so actually all these cards surrounded this oracle card is telling everything that is saying in here. We more often willing to be kind to ourselves, to honor our feelings, and not to be bullied into stepping away from our truth by others, or even by our own self-doubt or self-criticism. It is an inner commitment to love and honor the self, and an inner trust in this commitment. So when the feelings arises to try something new creatively or spiritually, for example, there is trust that this will be respected and accepted upon it is. When the healing of this relationship begins to occur within us, our outer relationships also change and flow into healthier expression. We begin to feel safe, protected, and strong enough to take risks and live a bold, expressive, truthful, and creative life with more energy and passion. The oracle guides you to release that your inner masculine could benefit from some restoration and healing after being ravaged by expectation that in order to be acceptable, he should never feel anything, that he should always be dominant, and that only the most violent and aggressive alpha masculine behaviors are to be respected. If you are already working on this aspect of your own healings, you are encouraged by this oracle that is working, and stay with your process. You are encouraged to empower your masculine energy, seeing it as tender, protecting, containing, and strong and aware. You are also encouraged to continually choose to let go of behaviors that cast the masculine as perpetrator or as dominating. Use your inner feminine courage, trust, and determination to avoid contrasting the masculine by considering it weak, useless, or unnecessary. For feelings to happen for both masculine and feminine, we must be prepared to let go of feelings of victimization, domination, disappointment, and dissatisfaction, and do that sometimes challenging inner work of learning to relate to masculine and feminine energy with completely different approach. This can be enough to set healing in motion. It takes persistence, determination, patience, and applications for the damaged masculine within us and outside of us to be restored to glory. But with Isis to help us, great healing miracles are made possible. Once the masculine begins to gain strength and be empowered to express itself as a less cliché and more authentic, way. We gain the wisdom and power of honoring and boundaries. We learn how to respect and be respectful without losing our power or becoming servile. We learn how to serve others from a place of empowerment and place, and we learn how to cut through manipulations and posturing into the world of relationships straight to the truth of the matter. Masculine and feminine energies can then do what they are ultimately destined to do, which is unite in love to create harmony, bliss, and the peaceful fulfillment of inner holiness. Ritual for healing the divine masculine for men and women. A candle is helpful for this ritual. You may like to find a space where you can make some noise and not to be disturbed or disturb others if possible. Light your candle and then stand with your feet hip width apart and firmly planted to the ground, with your arms resting by your sides and your knees just slightly bent. Gently lift and place your right foot down on the ground and repeat the lifting and placing of the foot on the left side. Really feel where your feet connect with the ground. Half close your eyes and focus on your candle continuing to lift and replace your feet in the ground on one side followed by the other side for several more repetitions until you feel strong awareness of your connection to the ground. Next, lift your arms up above your head, elbows just slightly bent, and face your palms towards the sky. Imagine that you can feel the connection of your hands to the sky and lower them down by your sides. Repeat this several times, gazing at your candle. Raise your hands up to the sky and push your feet into the earth. Keep your awareness of the candle and say, from the sky, I am strong. From the earth, I am strong. Then place your hands on your belly, still pushing your feet into the earth, and say, from my belly, I am strong. And finally, touch your heart slightly with one hand, allowing the other to remain on your belly, and saying, from my heart, I am strong. Then focus on your heart and say, I am healed within my strength, and love are balanced within the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Within me are in perfect healing flow now, so be it. Finish the practice with the incantation below and that extinguish your candle. Invocation to the divine masculine. You can say this invocation to finish the ritual above and use it as any time you need to re-engage with your masculine energy in a new, healthier way. Whether within yourself, when there is a question of boundaries or integrity at hand, or when you're relating to another and you want to bring a healthy, high vibrational energy to the relationship. Men of power, men of fire, men who liberate heart's desire, men within a man without, men stronger than fear or doubt, father, warrior, leader, lover, protector, hunter, teacher, brother, men divine, men of the love, men of the earth, men of heaven above. Your strength, my strength, your power, my power, your love, my love, integrity, honor, compassion, protection, tenderness, stability, passionate, attention, men divine, men of love, men of earth, men of heaven above. So, Cancer, to those who this reading is going for, please put your thumbs up. To those that you're going through this healing, this process, this changing, this divorce, this whatever you guys are going through, this new job, if this has to be related to a job situation, if this has to do with your marriage relationship breaking apart, and you need to have this healing, please put your thumbs up, share my video, and if you want a personal reading, feel free to contact me, Clairvoyant.com. So this could be a unique reading for you. You're welcome to choose the cards that you want, the tarot and the oracles. With that said, love and light. mariadacamboya.com. Bye-bye, and I see you in the next video.